What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Honest Guitar Lessons, the lessons where you get what you pay for. Today we're going to learn some A chords in the A family, and should be really fun. Let's be honest. Alright, everybody, welcome back. So the A chord, chords, what is a chord? I don't know. I guess it's like a collection of a bunch of different notes that make up like a larger sound. So for example, if I just play a single string, that's just a note, right? But when I play a bunch of these notes together, it's a chord. They just all come together and make a sound stronger than itself individually. So today we're going to focus on the A, and the cool thing about the A is we'll be doing three variations of the A. We'll be doing the A major, the A minor, and the A seventh. I don't know what the seventh means. Again, it's music theory stuff. Ask one of your friends who knows music theory. They will explain it to you way better than I can. I can barely get myself dressed in the morning. It's a problem. Starting off, we have our A chord. As you can see right here on the display, it's just 3 fingers and they're all right on top of each other. And it should be pretty easy. So we'll take our first finger right here and we're going to put it on the 2nd fret of the D string. So that's going to be that first fret that doesn't have a dot on it. And we're just going to put it right there. Now the trick to making your chords sound really good is having your finger as center in the fret as possible. So what I mean by that is you want it to be aligned to the center of the fret as possible. So if you're looking at the dot, for example, let's say we're using the 3rd fret. If you're looking at that dot, you want your pointer finger to be aligned with that dot in the middle as best as you can. That's going to give you the cleanest sound you're looking for. And when you're playing the guitar, when you're playing the chords, you want that. You don't want it to sound sloppy or staticky or stingy or anything. Okay, so here it is in the middle, for example, your first finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. So E, A, D, it should be that 3rd string, and you're going to head and strum it. That's what it should sound like. If you're playing too close to the fret dividers, those metal bars, it might sound like this. Hear that buzzing noise? Same thing if you play it too close to the 1st fret. Yeah, see that buzzing? It's not really good. But if you play right here, right in the middle, you probably hear a buzzing noise on my guitar, and that's just because I need to change my strings, so don't let that deter you. I'm just too lazy to do it, and just being honest here. Okay, so the 2nd fret on the D string is going to sound like that. Okay, now we're going to take our 2nd finger and put it on the G string right under it. So we'll play both of them together. Okay, now playing both individually. There we go. So that's what it should sound like. And then you're going to take your ring finger and put it on the 2nd fret right under on your B string. So that's going to sound like this. Okay, so here we go. All of them individually. Now all 3 together. And if you successfully pulled that off, congratulations, you just played your first chord. If that's not your first chord, then welcome back. So the whole chord is not just those 3 notes. We're also going to play the open A and the open high E. So here we go, the whole chord together. There you go. That is an A. If you got it, well done. If not, go ahead and practice. Your fingers are probably screaming in pain right now. And the reason of that is because you got to have callus to really build up, callus on your fingertips. So if you don't get it right away, it may just be because maybe you're not pressing down hard enough, and that's just natural because it's probably a little bit painful because you don't have the callus yet. So just keep practicing, keep giving it an honest shot. And if you have any questions or anything, leave a comment and I'll try my best to help you out virtually as we are. So let's go ahead and play that A, the 2nd fret on the D, the 2nd fret on the G, and the 2nd fret on the B. We're going to play an open A and an open high E. Ready? All right, and go ahead and just strum that a little bit, kind of rock out. Well done, well done. All right, now we're gonna play the A minor. It's the A note, but it has a little bit of a lower, darker tone to it. It's in the minor key. Again, ask your music theory friends what it means, because I'm still not super sure. I just do what the lessons have told me. Even though we're going to be using a lot of the same notes, we're going to change the way that we use our fingers to play it. So to start off, we're going to take our second finger and we're going to put it on the second fret of the D string. So where your first finger was for the A major, now your second finger will be there. And then you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to put it on the G string right under. So you have your D and your G, those are both on the second fret. Now, see how Mr. Pointer's hanging out right here? You're going to take him and put him on the first fret of the B string. So where it was the second fret, it's now going to be the first fret. And it's going to look like this. And hopefully that second camera that I have makes it clear. And hopefully the diagram helps a lot. So when you have them all together, it's going to sound like this. I'll play each one individually, and then I'll play the whole chord together. So that's what they should sound like when you have your fingers pressed down on the fret. Now I'm going to strum the whole guitar, all the strings, except for the G, because we don't need, except for the low E, because we don't need the low E for this whole chord. And I kind of just played it right there. But we don't need it for this whole chord, but here we go. I'm going to play the whole thing. Okay, so you see how it kind of sounds the same, but it has that kind of darker minor-ish. So here's an A major. Okay, now here is a A minor. You hear the difference? It's, if not, keep playing and keep practicing, because you want to press down firmly on the neck. That's going to give you the strongest sound, is if you press down really firm. The closer that the strings are to the fretboard and actually touching it, that stronger it's going to be. Strumming it really hard or plucking it really hard won't necessarily change it. It's actually all about what's happening right here. Strumming it is only going to wear out your strings, wear out your pick, and make you seem a little cuckoo. Okay, so for the third one, it's going to be the A7th chord. Now, it's just like the A minor, except we're not going to use our ring finger. Remember, on the A minor, we had our second finger on the second fret of the D string. And just go ahead and check out that diagram. And you see we had our third finger on the second fret of the G string, and we have our first finger, our pointer finger, on the first fret of the B string. Now to play the A7th chord, all you need to do is pick up your ring finger. Okay, leave everything the way it is, but pick up your ring finger. It's the same A minor setup, but just pick up your ring finger. And where your ring finger was on the G string, it's now going to be an open string. So you're still going to play it, but it's just no frets need to be pushed down on it. It's just free as a bird. All right, and again, we're not going to play our low E string, but we are going to play everything together. So here we go. Going to strum the whole thing. There you go. So your A7th. It's got a little bit of like a jazzy kind of twist to it. It's really fun. I really like the 7th chords, but you didn't ask, so there you go, free knowledge. So let's play all of our chords together. Starting off with our A. I'll give you a sec to get it all set up. Okay, now here's the A chord with all the strings together except for that low E. Ready? A. There you go, play it again. Awesome. Your A minor. All right. Now play your A7th. And for the A7th, all you have to do is just pick up that ring finger. Awesome. So again, if you're a little worried about, it doesn't sound the same, or it's buzzing, or some other third thing, don't worry about it. Again, if you have your fingers pressed down, straight down in the middle of the fret, don't let your hand slouch. Be sure to bring your elbow out. A lot of beginner players like to play with their elbow kind of sitting on their hip like that. But you really want your elbow loosey-goosey, kind of like how mine is. Because one, that's going to give you more freedom to really change. So for even with like an A, so here's the A and then the A minor. You know, for me, because I have short stubby dinosaur arms and short stubby dinosaur fingers, in order to go from an A to an A minor, to bring that finger down to the first fret, I actually have to move my arm out a little bit more. So if your finger is sitting on your hip like that, that will slow you down and that will kind of mess you up. Another thing is people like to kind of slop their hand on it like that, like be kind of like lazy, but your fingers need to be like darts on a dartboard. They need to be precise and straight on. If they slack a little bit, then you might mess your other notes up. So that's something important to remember as well. Yeah, puberty. What you say? Alright, everybody, thank you so much for being here for the a couple of A chords that we've learned. Stick around for some more videos, and thanks for watching.